Alright, started up a new recording because, of course, that was on 4.5 hours at that point. And it was never gonna upload, so just gotta get space back somehow. My goodness, everybody. Do you know what time it is? It's time for the fucking world to change. Bam! Can you believe that shit? Can you fucking believe that shit? The entire damn world needs to change. That's some fucking shit right there. Ain't nothing. That's nothing to say, too. That's just the whole damn world. Every goddamn person has a little bit of change they need to have happen and accept with the others that they're doing their thing and not affecting me over here, and not accept that, and I'm doing my thing and they need to accept that I'm doing my thing, and the whole damn world still needs to change. Same greed, same corruption, nothing's suddenly altered its anything. Yeah. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some fucking shit? Alright? Anyways. Where do I go from here? I just wish there was one person to do this with. Someone else, man. I wasn't just all alone by myself. This is so boring by myself. I'm bored being me. Bored of hearing about myself. Bored of this thing I've created for me. This environment, this situation, this thought process, this body aches, and focusing on all these things that are all just about this thing I've created, and I don't know. You know, I'm bored of it. I'm bored of being me. Aren't you bored of being you? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Isn't there something more to you than just what you are doing? I have to tell myself that. Like, are you not more than what you are doing? Are you going to be sitting here telling yourself all the time, this is all of what you're good for? This is what you're accepting for yourself? You can't get better? You can't do more? What is this? Why? Where did this come from? Why are you believing these things? Isn't there more that you want out of life? Of course, then go for it. What's stopping you? Well, no. Think about it. Think about what's stopping you. I'm not trying to be antagonistic. Seriously think. What's stopping me from doing that? Is it this feeling? Is it this reason? Is it X? Is it Y? Is it Z? What is it? And what do you need to do to not have that stop you? What's gonna change now? Just because you have the information doesn't mean it's gonna change anything. The mere act of having information does not change that outcome, it does not change what happens. It is the actions that are taken from that information. Man, I got that longing in me, that longing for something more than just myself. It's like a void almost. $6 right? It's about all out of my system now. Took it around 2:30ish. It's now 10. That is 5 hours. It's about time. Truthfully, even with the secondary dose, about an hour or two in. Yeah. It's time for the wind down. How will this feel? I want to know if there's gonna be a crash of sorts. I don't expect there will be, outside of maybe feeling some slight disillusionment, maybe. That continues. Yeah, I actually do kind of want to buy some stuff to try and make my own DMT. But not right now. That's just trying to have fun. That's all that is. Which is fine, but that's not what I need to work on. No, I need to work on working. That's my crux. I have knowledge, I have love, have worth of myself. But I haven't gained the other things I need. It's time to start working towards that. I don't really know what that entails. I don't know what kind of help I need. I don't know if I even need help. I really don't know anything right now. That's kind of scary. But at the same time, I don't feel afraid. It's nice. Why don't I feel afraid? Well, this is not my first experience feeling this way. I find life will give you ups and downs that will cause you to have that feeling over time, multiple times. But at the same time, there are probably some other reasons, like chemical reactions, blah 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 blah. Doesn't really matter. I'm not afraid of the future, because the future hasn't happened. I'm not afraid of the past, because I can't change that. And I can only worry about what's happening now, but that's futile because it changes nothing. So I'm left with what is and isn't. Just what I feel and think in the moment. And it's pretty boring, I gotta say. There's not much to the moment if nothing's happening. Seriously. You know, like sitting in your chair doing anything, trying to sub milk, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be exciting or anything like that. So, what would I do? What would I say? What is life? Would I recommend this? Yeah, sure, go for it. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. Indo Shop was good. They got my stuff. Took time. Stuff happened. Things changed. Plans got scrapped. Other things got made, such as the chemical reactions of life. So, do I have anything that No, I'll still keep talking to you guys. I'll still keep trying. There's nothing wrong with that. You guys are good. You had your own intentions that were meaningful and well-intentioned. I just want to be me for a while. Feel what I really feel. You know what I mean? Like, I've had that chip constantly buzzing around in my head, telling me this is good, that's bad, this. And now that it's not there, like, I get me. I get to see what me is, and I want to know what I do, I want to know what I think, I want to know what I feel, I want to know how I react, I want to get to know me again, because the only way to do that, because truthfully the only way to get better is to know yourself. Truthfully, there's no bullshitting, no fucking around, just you upon you. There's no cameras, there's no anything, there's no drugs, there's nobody. You sit your ass down, turn off the damn fucking lights, you take a couple breaths, and you say to yourself, hello, how are you today? And go from there. Because that's where it starts, to get to know someone. Asking a simple question. A simple, how do you feel today? I'm excited about learning myself again. I'm excited about learning who I am again. I'm excited, but I'm not excited, as in I have no emotions towards anything. I feel like a blank slate. Back to my baseline once more, the 2D graph that I laid out across the universe. Now it's time to shove things into the graph and see where stuff happens. You know? To get emotions back, to get feelings back, to see things, to feel things, to hear things, touch things, smell things, experience things. Because that's what life is. A bunch of experiences passing through your head, through your sensory organs, being interpreted in the various cells, each chemically reacting between each other, along with electronic firings, and then spits out an answer, and then it does a series of steps and actions, and then you do this with your hand, or you say these things with your mouth, or you think these things with your head, or you hear, or whatever. That's all life is. It's all any of it is. And I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing someone. I don't know if it's me that I'm missing. I don't know if it's somebody else out there. I just got that me that I want to, or someone that I want to talk to, feel again, get to know again. Because they're all I've got right now. And they're all I need right now. Why can't people just be nice sometimes? Why can't they? I mean, I know why. There are reasons, but why though? I don't know, I'm content, but I'm not. Like, I got this thing that I want to do, and I don't even know what it is. And I definitely feel as though I'm a little lost right now. Definitely feel that way. But that's okay. It'll be okay to be lost for a while. It's gonna be okay. Everybody, sit yourself down, look at yourself in the mirror, do whatever, but it's gonna be okay. Unless it's not, in which case you should figure that out. But yeah, for the most part, it should be okay. But are you okay with just okay in existing, surviving day by day? Or what do you want to go beyond that? Because sometimes to get the stuff that you want, things are not going to be okay. Things are not going to feel good. But that's okay. That's okay. It is. It's good, honestly, that things are not good. It is good, honestly, that sometimes things are not okay. Because that shows us that we still care, shows us that we can still see what is right and wrong, still gives us meaning to this stupidity we call life. Constant bumbling of actions from fools and smarts alike, all trying towards a singular path, except there isn't one. There is nothing. Society does not have a goal. And it needs one. It needs something to go for. It needs something to strive for. It needs to be able to do that. It needs to fix some of the problems. That's paramount to its survival. If you want society to survive, old habits just have to change. It can be slow, it's gonna be painful, but at the end of it, it's gonna end up better. So badly want to hold someone right now. So badly want something or someone to hold me, honestly. Panda's getting a lot better with her drawings. Yeah. I don't know, like, all these things I attach to myself, all these things I was placing upon myself are gone now. And I miss that a lot. I kind of miss those expectations. I kind of miss them for some reason. And I don't know why. Is it because I held myself to a higher standard? Is it because I believed that there was something more to it? What is there? What is that to me? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, what expectations do I start to put to myself to make me me? I don't know. What do I want to do? I don't know. It's the same question over and over and over again. When am I going to start answering it? It doesn't even matter if the answer is good or bad. Just have something. That way we can be, well, that wasn't the right answer, so let's move on to the next thing. Or, oh, that wasn't right, and move on to the next thing. So what's the first thing I do? What's the first action I take? I don't know. I'm upset for some reason. And I don't know why. I'm upset, I suppose. Maybe because I thought it would show me the way that I wanted to go. That's what I was looking for. That's what it was. It wasn't to fix these things. It was something to show me the way forward for myself. And unfortunately for me, it's all up to me. That's just how it is. I suppose if you want someone to give you direction, that's fine, but I was really hoping to look inside of myself. I was really hoping to find that something that pointed me in a direction, and I didn't get that. Maybe next time. Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. That's just how life goes. Keep doing my thing. Keep trying my best. What do I do, man? Just do yourself. Oh, look at the puppy. It's curled right up on her face. That's cute. What's going on is I am asking myself the real questions, and I don't want to distract myself from them, but at the same time, I don't really want to think about them because they're not questions that can be answered. You know what I mean? They're just placeholders for their current situation. It's all they are. It's all they ever will be. Because there's no one answer for everything. Just sort of losing it. To a degree, I am. Losing what? Just what it means to be. And it's not scary or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's like setting me in the right mood, setting up all the right instruments, setting everything up to be there, ready and waiting for me to use when I need it. My goodness, I just want to attack something. But it's very different. It's not attack it like I want to be angry, but like attack the problem, like try and find a solution, try and love, try and accept, try to find something. It's like I've lost this thing, and I don't know what I've gained. But it's what I got, and hopefully it'll be okay. I don't know, none of this on-screen stuff feels like anything. It's just, it doesn't feel like anything I want, doesn't feel like anything I need, doesn't, I don't know, just nothing, I guess. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Um, what do I want to do now? The thing is, I don't know. That's what's getting me. That's the problem right now. It's not that I don't want to do something, it's that I don't know what I even want to do in the first place. Um, huh. None of it is anything at this point, is it? Yeah, nothing is really anything until you make it something. So what do I want to make? What do I want to make be a thing for me? Where do I fit in this world? Where do I fit in reality? I don't know anymore. Yeah. Just gonna see how things go. Okay. So we've all calmed down, yes? And, good. It's shining right into my eyeballs. It's great. Goodness. So, indeed so. What is? Touched on a few things. I've already uploaded that half of the journal. If you heard it, you heard it. You didn't, you didn't. Um, things have changed for sure, but not as much as I would have hoped. For sure. Would I recommend the experience to new users? Yes. Set it up right. This is a good entry point. It is. If you're looking to go beyond this, I would highly recommend being much, much more careful about it. I don't know if it's come down or it's realizations or what, but yes, I am left feeling a little sad, ultimately. Not much has really changed up here, truthfully. Not what I wanted to change. No. But you see, I'm still stuck with the same insecurities. I'm still stuck with the same habits. I'm still stuck with all these things. And I need to change them. Oh, Sinatra. And so I'm left with a task that I felt like I'd just completed, and I got given an even bigger one. It's all very similar once more. I need to change things in my life to bring about better stuff. That's how it is. So, let's focus a little bit on this for right now. Just give me a breather. Do I have any topics of conversation? Not really. I didn't really look at Reddit. I didn't really look at anything online today. I spent the vast majority of my time in my head. And I would say it was a pleasant experience, but no, it's not what is going to fulfill me in any sense of the word. Um, the thing is that more than likely back in 2016, I was given this substance unbeknownst to me while it's taking cannabis. And then if you look into what I was doing in 2016, working out, meditation, therapy, a lot of these insights that a lot of you seem to want. All I can say is it takes time, effort, and energy spent in here. Took time, a lot of time. And truthfully, it didn't change anything. If anything, it made me feel more isolated and alone because I have an entirely different view upon the world that most do not. Or I feel most do not. And I'm at a loss as to what it is I should do now. But really, I kind of already know what I want to do moving forward, which is just feel. Just see how the next few days go. And feel what I feel, not this buzzing in my head, not this stupid chip anymore. Just what's going on actually up here, in here. See what it is I feel like I want to do, want to feel, so on and so on. I don't know. Just, I don't want to wait anymore. Feels like all I ever do is wait for something to come into my life. But it is me that needs to go out into the world for stuff to come into my life. Yeah. I hate that ticking. Where is it? This stupid clock. You can hear that? Yeah, my hearing is actually a lot better than it used to be. That's something I noticed. Eyesight's back, body's. I definitely have feeling back in my right arm and leg and other parts of my body all of a sudden again. Um, yeah, it's quite nice actually. It didn't change anything. Alright, we're open Reddit. See if you guys have anything to say, otherwise I'll just put something on. Why do you only like Reddit? Honestly, Reddit's just fast. Twitter's a little not so amazing on some things. Well, that's the thing. Okay, so Twitter is only who you follow. So instead of it being a part of the subject, it's exclusively about that one person and their feelings. Facebook is about that one person and their feelings, other people, products, things. It's all exactly what you would expect at like a bazaar. The vast majority of it's just chaotic. There are some good parts, but yeah. 4chan is really just amazing just for content consumption, but the average users who go there and everything else, it's not necessarily the nicest place to go to. Random is just a cesspool. There's really no reason to go to random unless you are just looking to dick around. Outside of that, I don't really ever use it for anything much. Honestly, I don't really want to even look at social media for a while. I just kind of want to be with me for a while. No music, no earbuds, no buffer. Um, Man, when was the last time? The last time I got that drunk when I didn't remember or I was unable to feel like the pain at the moment was actually a pretty long time ago. I haven't gotten that blasted in a while. Um, yeah, and I don't ever really intend to. Truthfully, alcohol is just kind of ugh. It's fun for a moment if you want to do it, but comes with the nasty consequences. Yeah, I really like this. I saw that on the front page. It was really quite interesting and cute. See, even the dogs find their little place to sit down and relax. be away from everybody for a while. It is the smartest continent. It has the most scientists in it. Fuck yeah, Antarctica. I actually really want to try its pizza. I saw that Antarctic pizza and I went, damn, I want to try that, but I cannot for the life of me figure out how to do that. Oh, man. And there's something profound you're supposed to say. They've heard it. They fucking got it. I don't know about you guys or anything else like that. Like, you have to wait if you can't get off of this or my account or whatever. Sorry. Just not in the mood. What is the most difficult challenge you've had or have in a relationship? And did you or did you not get through it? What's the most difficult challenge? Oh man, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if we're in a relationship. This is all buzz. This is all fuzz in my head. Is that a relationship? Is that just a connection from a chip? What do I really feel? I don't know. Where do I live? I live in the great state of Arizona, in Chandler. No. What? The whole purpose in life is to fuck. That's your reasoning. If you're ugly, you have no reason to live. So if your whole reason to live is to fuck, then if you're ugly, it reduces your chances, and so therefore you have no reason to live. You realize there's no logic to that, right? That doesn't make any sense. Ugh. 3 kilograms of pure cannabis oil. That looks tasty. Yes, indeed. Break me a piece of that Dragon Ball. Let me just put it over here. Yeah. Set this up. What do I think the biggest reason why couples break up? In my experience, lack of communication. And through that lack of communication, then distrust, anger, resentment starts to form. And then they just fall out. They try and get their needs met somewhere else. And instead of talking to each other, the spark goes away and it's gone. I mean, you can get the spark back sometimes. If you had it there to begin with, there was something there that started that. You open up, talk again, put forth work. But sometimes, honestly, the things that you didn't like about that person or the way they think or whatever it is just doesn't really work for you, and ultimately you just kind of have to go and say, this just isn't working. We got to see other people. And just from my observations, people stop wanting to talk to each other because of some perceived anger or insecurity, and instead of stopping and saying, hey, do you really feel that bad about this? Or, hey, I don't like the way you're talking about me like that, and stuff like that. Now, the thing is that the other person, you don't control how they think, and if they're in an angry mood and all that, that's not gonna, it ultimately boils down to whether or not people are willing to compromise and grow together versus my way, or your way. In talking things through sometimes. Sometimes the conversations are hard, real hard. But if you don't have them, then isn't that worse? Not knowing? I don't know, maybe to me it is. Maybe to you it isn't. That's fucking good. It's kind of true. Just The Rock. It's unfunny, low blow. Alright, are you Vin Diesel? No, I'm bigger and better looking. I mean, he's bigger. I don't know about better looking. I'm not very able to, like, I don't have that attractiveness thing. Like, I can recognize when a man is attractive and he's not attractive, but, like, there are subtleties, just like when a man sees a woman, there are subtleties to how that individual perceives that person as, good looking or not. And I don't really have, that's not what I have. I have that for women. I don't have that for men, you know. What do I want to watch? Yeah, the thing is like I don't want to watch anything. Like it's all just words, picture, thing that happens on a screen. It's nothing. It's lost all meaning to me. It's lost all of its substance. It's no longer anything that fills me with joy, but a placeholder for time. That's all it is. It's almost what everything is. But don't you want to enjoy what you're doing with that placeholder? No, I'm just give me time. Give me time. Please. I got one saying over here that's like, look, you said that this and this and this, and I want this, and things have changed, obviously. I still want that longing, I still want that touch, I still want that connection with another individual, because honestly, I'm bored of myself, tired of me. I'm fine being around myself. I just don't give a fuck about me, really. I'm kind of tired of listening to me. I'm tired of thinking of me. I'm tired of me. But at the same time, it's like, this is all I have. I need to start growing something more. What? Nothing. I feel like I'm getting peppered with questions in other people's minds. That's what it feels like. China bashing, I don't think is really Reddit's favorite pastime. I wouldn't doubt that it's biased. It sees a communist or a country like that in America where most Reddit users are, or certain similar places to America where they have more freedoms, less of the lack of privacy. You know, obviously they're not going to think about it to the same, they're not going to treat it. That's the tribalism. It's like, it's not the same as us, so clearly it's bad. However, I have to point out that there are definitely some things I certainly don't agree with that are going on in China. And that's just the way it goes, There's almost a siren song out there. I don't know if it's the wind or something else, but it's making me want to go and sing. Do you wish to see something beyond your horizons? Do you wish to be planted and grow? Well, I've got to say one thing. Pick a spot, pick a direction. It's all there for you. It's all up there. Can you tell how I'm feeling about you? I've got this ache in my heart that I can't feel anymore. I've got this thing that I want to change, and I've got no way to do it. Stuck in a loop, a cycle repeats, almost as if everything is destined to be. But once you break the cycle, once you stop the pain, baby, I tell you, I swear it gets better. You can grow. Oh, baby, just wait and don't lose hope. For you see, the only thing guaranteed is you, and that's what it's gotta be. Yes, sirree. Life can throw its twists and turns, fate rears its ugly head. Something akin to karma and destiny plays out in front of you. But I've gotta say, it's all quite a bit bigger, baby. It's all something connected to each other. One giant organism moving around almost like nothing mattered to begin with. As I come out to play, as I see the world, I hope to say to myself one day, hip hip hooray. Is there a dolphin? Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. Cool. Neat. What do I want? I don't know, man. What do you want? That's deflection. Shh. Stop. Don't give them their tricks away. I have no idea. I really don't right now. I want to see how the next couple of days go. I want to see what I can do to try and get out. I want to see what I can do to be me for a while. You know? I don't know if I want that, but it's what I need, you know? It's what I need. Dude, Mr. Robot's a really good series. It really is. I mean, it's not going to, like, for someone who's not really into that sort of genre of thing, it's probably not going to be for you. It's definitely more geared towards the sci-fi. It definitely caters more to actual, um, you know, tech heads. Like, sort of what Big Bang Theory was supposed to try and do. And then Silicon Valley tried to do, and then it became a huge fucking mess with DJ Miller. And even then, I don't want to get into the whole fact that all of them seem to have their own things going on too. Yeah. What is that? I don't know. Just I see you over there. Hi. Reaching out. Say it's good. Hope it's all good. Stop trying to pretend, man. Stop trying to pretend you don't want to avoid your own damn self. So you don't like you. Why you gotta be mean? Why do I gotta be mean to myself? It's just bad. This doesn't help anything. I should stop doing that. Ugh. Ugh. Mm. Alright. We are going to refresh once more. What kind of cult would I like to start? I have no idea. Start a cult. It's just another religion once it gets big enough. I don't like religions. I don't like cults. I don't like that sort of thing. Because you have too many people hanging on the word of one person, typically a man, all people are corruptible. And I don't know. If I were to start a cult, it'd be the cult of the sun people. And have my circle of the sun and then like the little thing and the thing. I like that symbol, honestly. I saw it on there. It's nice. I definitely would do that. What we go? We're called the people of the sun. We wish to bring enlightenment to the world. Bring peace and love and prosperity once more to humanity, secretly working upon the shadows, the fringes of society, allowing ourselves to get into places where others cannot, to facilitate the change that is needed for humanity to grow. We're not a cult. We're just people, like-minded people, growing one another together, all for one common good. That is what I would like to start. That's definitely not why that is. How is that a shower thought? That's borderline racist. Asians have small slanted eyes, so while they're slurping noodles, its spicy water won't get into their eyes easily? No. It's not like they were, like, all the way back before we even became Homo sapiens, we were fucking eating goddamn noodles, okay, slanting our damn eyes, and eventually the freaking pressures of having to do this motion all the time suddenly created that. That's not the fuck you. No. No. I'm stopping. No. You make no sense. Wow. Talk about just completely objectifying a woman. Best dry herb vaporizer for cheap. Danavap VapCap M. As far as I'm aware, it's like the cheapest dry herb vaporizer out there, and it's actually got a great reputation in general for just being good. Now, there are some arguments to being, oh, well, you need to get a torch, and you have to do that, and then you have to learn things, and it's slightly awkward. You're asking for the cheapest. That's the cheapest. It will give you good pulls. It will get you good herb consumption and all that. It's like each one of them has their own unique thing that you have to do to get them to work best for you and in your environment. So, yeah. What do I love about my room? Truthfully, I don't love anything about anything. Like, it's not me. It's just this thing I go to do this thing. That's all anything in this house is to me. That's really what it is to me. It's like, I go here to this talk, I go into the office to play on the computer, I go into my room to sleep. That is it. There's no, it's not special. It's not me. It's not anything I like. Because I don't feel it represents how I want it to be. uh, oh, it's the streamer gif. So the person that tries to run through the streamers, and of course there's a pole right in the middle. There's a sound to it too. I heard it with sound at one point, and I laughed. So it makes this just very. It's like, oh yeah, that hurt. And the thing is that person's fine. They're probably fine. It's just like you're laughing at someone hurting themselves. I'm like, the moment's funny. You're allowed to laugh at something that's funny. They're fine. Everything's like, yeah. But still, sucks. And truthfully, I probably would have fallen for the same damn trick. Not even paying attention, just saw these streamers, think, okay, I can just go through. Yeah. What is something I would love to get Oh man, I don't know. Tattoos are permanent. They are an extension, self-reflection of something you truly value. If you're willing to put it on your body like that. People don't, but that's me. People don't really see it that way. Some of them are just like, it's just cool, I just want it on my body. But for me, it's a permanent thing. It's a permanent form of self-expression. And so I want to be careful. I want to make sure that is something that will stay true to me for the entirety of my life. No matter ups and downs, trials, tribulations, drugs, people that go through, whatever. This core thing and what it represents is something I want to show off to the world. And it is a part of me. So I don't know. I feel like I'm always changing. I feel like I never really had solid ground to just plant myself so I may take on the world. I'm always having to reposition myself and adjust to take on this load, this pressure. Yeah, I don't really have any questions, truthfully. What's my favorite drug? Truthfully, cannabis was still okay. So, like, yeah, okay, 4-ACO DMT experience, stuff like that, yeah. Um, but truthfully, cannabis was still just nice to have consistently. Like, it's still my favorite, like, go-to. It's just nice, it's calming, it's relaxing, brings up the mood. Yeah, it sticks around for just long enough. Yeah, it's not terribly exciting. It's not introspective to such an amazing degree unless you're really going after very high doses. But it is something pleasant for sure. My favorite drug combination is still to this day cannabis and coffee. It's just a good combo. It really is. You relax, you're alert, you have energy, you have some focus, and okay, so that's a thing. Like vaping versus smoking in the morning, huge difference. And then there's also like, ingestion method, meaning if you inhale versus actually just eating the stuff, using edibles or whatever it is. Like the whole experience changes dependent on the way you ingest, when you ingest, and what else is there. So, it was the best moment of my life. I was in that office. I had a good bowl for my AirRiser EQ. Whatever else was given to me at the time. Um, I meditated. It was extreme deep breathing. And when I came out of it, I was in a mood, man. I felt like I had connected to something. It was my first real connection. And I felt like somebody else was there. Almost. It was uh it was the beginning of me getting better, truthfully. Like from that point forward, I was able to start working upon myself in various ways, and really started to see real results. And then, of course, the end of the year happened. So, but yeah, I know it sounds strange, but it wasn't some great thing that I was doing. It wasn't some old memory. Most of my greatest hits are all fairly recent. It's really good. I'm gonna say that. Well, okay, so my experience is atypical. I more than likely had past experience that I was not aware of. I would still recommend it for people looking to try to see if it helps. I will say this, it is a fun experience, and if you use it the right way, it can help. But it isn't something that is going to make you see something that you didn't before. Not without hunkering down and really looking inside of yourself. Yeah, I think I'm done here. Alright, let me go back to the recording. Why? Well, I'm not really coming up with anything. I kind of feel like I let everybody down, kind of. Like, I kind of felt like everybody's expectations were me to see something beyond what I normally feel. I don't even know what I was expecting. For those that were looking, those that were going to use me as an example, yeah, I feel like I disappointed you, and I'm sorry.